You're listening to the Dark Side of the Mic podcast with James.
Nothing says no balls like your wife putting you on a diet.
And Austin.
Everybody's a freaking idiot to some extent. Some people are dumber than others.
What's going on, everybody? We're at a bar. We're at the Lounge Sports Bar, to be specific.
What's the motherfucking deal?
It's a lot of background noise, but it's not the first time. My name is James.
And it's Austin.
And we got Drew over there. Can't hear him, can't see him today, but he's there. Today we got special guests, Elijah, Eli, and Chayo.
What up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good to be here, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Little last minute thing, but we made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
I love the spontaneousness of this crew here.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. No beer for you?
No, I'm doing the water. My budget's telling me no.
You gotta stay hydrated, baby. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Anybody trying to pick a big ass up?
Yeah, it's the champ juice right there.
It keeps getting turned off.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably because all the fucking music playing in the background. I mean, we can't help for that shit. You know, if it gets shut down, it gets shut down. All right,
it's all good. So what's up, man? AWR Wrestling.
Man, it's going down.
Yeah?
It's going down, man. It's popping right now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So
man.
tell us, what is AWR?
Man, the AWR, man, Austin Wrestling Revolution. Man, we're just hitting the mean streets of San Marcos, Lockhart, New Braunfels. We're in Austin. We're all over the place, man.
ATX, yeah, we're getting the maps.
We're bouncing around, man. We're putting good shows on, man. Letting everybody see what kind of talent we have on board. Hopefully everybody out. Our next show is coming out August 21st. That's actually this Saturday. So if y'all got a chance to come out, make sure you make it that way.
How many people y'all have wrestling with y'all?
Wrestling? I think in all, I'd say we alternate about 20 to 25 guys.
Throughout the show?
Yeah. Each
Damn, that's a hell of a show, huh?
Yeah, we have quite a
The
big
dress rooms are full. They're real thick in there.
That's badass.
We have a real good group of guys, man. They're on board with everything that we're trying to produce, and they're on board with the product, and they believe in the product, and that's why it's good.
That's really cool.
Everybody plays their part, and I'm really proud of everybody.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, the indie wrestling platform, man. We got some real good performers out there.
You get out there and put some hands on people, Eli?
You know what? Nobody's ever had the audacity to come into the ring
To
since
challenge
I
you.
became a part of the security team. So, I just think whatever gods they believe.
Y'all need a tag team duo, Dark Side of the Mic wrestlers.
Oh shit!
If you guys if you want to sponsor some entertainers,
We'll get some hookers.
We need two of them.
That's it, right?
2 for the price of 1. We need the BOGO.
The BOGO.
That's cool.
You just had your first match,
Indeed.
like 2 weeks ago.
It was about 2 weeks ago. It was a dark match, real secluded. It was some hole in the wall bar.
Move it up a little bit more. It's not.
How you want
You
it?
can pick it straight up to where you're talking.
There you go,
Watch how
there you
you
go.
talk to me.
There you go.
Watch how you talk to me, girl.
Sorry. I'm just trying to lead in the red, cuz.
No, man, he did really good, man, the other night. And that just brings us to our academy that we have. That we have a training school here in town at Lockhart. That we train Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And that's just the product that's come out, man. He just started a few weeks ago. We were able to work on a few things and go out there and put it on the showcase and give it a real feel. We could do it all in practice and all that. Everybody can practice that, but when you go out there and do it in front of a live audience, those guys that go out there and do that, they're more than stunt guys, because they're doing it on one take. That's it. And it takes time to get produce that kind of product on there, to get calm, to listen to the crowd, to put out that show. So it ain't about all the moves and all the flashy stuff and all that. And you got to see in between that, and just go with the flow.
Y'all have characters, huh? Or are you gonna ask that?
So
don't let these nice hats fool
are
you.
you
These fancy watches.
do you play like the heel?
I love playing the heel. I love playing the heel. And it's funny. A lot of people talk to me, hey, I'm a real nice guy, but then they go out to the show and be like, man, you're an asshole. But I love it, man, because you know that means they're in tune with the product, with what I'm putting out there. You know, it just gets them more involved, and that's what it's all about, is getting the crowd involved with what you're putting out there. If
Get you guys to buy what we're selling.
If you see wrestling and you go out there and you're just watching people do moves, you know, there's no celebration to it. You want to be sucked into every match. You know, I don't know if y'all remember old school wrestling, man, but man, I was just sucked in. The Ultimate Warrior sucked. But man, when he came running down, I thought he was the baddest man on earth, but I was sold on whatever he did running down. And that's what we put out there, you know. We're all not the biggest, highlighted athletes that were out there, but we put on a good show, man.
Still an athlete, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get up and move around. I'll give you a workout.
No, it definitely takes a certain amount of athleticism to do what we do. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless you have specific type of training.
It's not for the weak heart.
So for that being said, come to AWR training. We'll check you out.
Hell yeah.
Take you to our wing, man. We'll show you the way.
So, you know, I know you from going to Coach Pete's gym. You know, we did a couple sparring together and stuff. So, what's the gap between that boxing and then, you know, coming into wrestling? Was there any like connection between that, you know, as far as getting involved in it?
It was a number of things, because I started boxing back when I was like 18. I found Coach Pete in a garage. I was delivering pizza for Domino's.
Shout out to Coach Pete. Come to the show.
Big shout out, Arciniega Boxing, Lockhart, Texas. Highly recommended, Coach. But I went to this guy's house, delivered a pizza, and I saw him training somebody. And I ran back that day. I was like, hey, babe, I found a place where I'm going to go box. And that was his place. I got in shape. I ran for like a month or something. And then I showed back up at his place, and he took me in. And they built a gym. Now he's got a big three-room building right now, man. He's doing really good. He's got a lot of kids in there. Very great program to be a part of, you know.
He's got a mean obstacle course I'm going to check out.
Big obstacle course outside. I mean, there's just all-around good Christian ministry there that comes out of that place. And I see nothing but good that comes out of there. I say a lot of my discipline came from that. Able to, you know, take on different things in part of my life. So big shout out to him for that. You know, but I boxed for about 10 years, you know, all through my 20s. And then I just kind of fell off. I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I started doing stand-up comedy.
What?
And so, yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm going to ask you for some jokes. I'm going to ask you for some jokes later.
I'll give you some jokes.
Mark them down in your head.
I'll mark them down, yeah. No, man, it was crazy. And I was actually, they needed somebody to fill in. Somebody fell off, and they put me in there, and I went with it, and it was great. But then I wanted more of the athleticism side, so I put in some wrestling. I always wanted to do wrestling. Me and my daughter went to a SmackDown event here in Austin, and on the way back, she noticed a sign on the side of the road that said Lucha Libre classes. And I was like, yeah, whatever, you know. I passed it, but I turned around, and just like anybody.
I passed it, but I turned around. I was like, I got to look into this shit.
Yeah, I got to look into this. I was like, I never seen this before. I knew where the actual training schools were, but this was close by. I was like, let me check this out. And just like anyone, you know, you walk into a gym, just big old chest, and there was just a bunch of fat guys doing all kinds of flips.
A bunch of meat.
I mean, it was crazy.
Everywhere.
And I was like, well, if these guys can do it, I can do that.
Hell yeah.
But man, and don't get me wrong, they looked out of shape, but these guys were far from that.
Stamina like crazy.
Man, they put me, I was getting my ass kicked for like 3 months straight. And that's how I had to learn.
Hey, but that probably gives you more strength and more type of integrity and like pride in your fight, because you've already been kicked down so many times that you're like, I know what it is to lose. Now let's learn how to win.
It was funny because the first couple days they'd kick you in the stomach, put you in the hold, and be like, all right, try to get out of it. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. And little by little, they put me under their wing and kind of learned the ropes and all that.
That's badass.
But now, man, we got a special trainer right now. Somebody that's actually on TV constantly. Sean Hernandez, Supermax Hernandez,
Shout out
man.
to
He's on
Supermax, come to the
TNA,
show.
on Access TV, man. So he's currently on TV. He comes down to town and trains us, gives us more of the psychology behind wrestling. So with that, putting 2 and 2 together, kind of put our formula together to put our show. And he's kind of the backbone
Cool
of
shit.
everything, putting it across.
And so you said you used to watch wrestling, right, when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I was.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
What era?
Any one of them, right?
I mean, like I said, I
All
grew
of 'em,
when
right?
I started watching. Like I said, I was a big Ultimate Warrior fan, and then I grew out of him. I grew into Shawn Michaels, and then I grew into the Stone Cold. The Rock was a big, everybody's. You just fall in love with, and that's what it's about. Is you fall in love with these characters and you follow them. It doesn't matter what they do. I go out there and talk crap to everybody, and they buy my shirts.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's about, baby.
I want to buy a shirt from the dude that called me an asshole.
No,
That's my favorite.
What's hilarious is that they call me fat ass out there, the chance fat ass or whatever, right? But all my 2X and 3X are sold out every time.
Hey, because ain't nothing better than being able to call somebody what everybody else calls you, right?
Yeah. No, it's good stuff, man. We got a good product out there, man, and we got tons of shows, man. I think for the independent wrestling, our promotion has the most shows they've had all year, 2021,
That's
man.
cool.
More than anybody in
do
Texas.
do y'all do all the footwork for the promoting and everything?
Absolutely, man. It's
Put up the posters, sell the
homegrown.
tickets.
It's homegrown.
It's a
Me and
huge
Eli go out
investment,
there.
huh?
Yeah,
And
it's time.
You said the guys that wrestle with you, they're really into it, their heart's into it, so they're
Well, not
out
even.
there
We got
helping.
we got a crew members that's our sign guy. He's he's stand up. Alejandro, shout out to my boy.
That's cool.
He showed me how to put the ring together. A lot of things.
But that's a lot of work, huh? The ring?
That just comes with
Always.
paying dues of the wrestling world.
Yeah.
We had a question from Jason Delgado. Shout out Pops and Shots podcast.
Hey, shout out to the boys.
He said, "How do you go about sponsoring the entertainers?"
Well, you can sponsor the matches, so you can pretty much sponsor both matches. You can send us a message at austinwrestlingrevolution@gmail.com. We could send you more information. Depending on the location, businesses, since we travel from town to town, different businesses want to kind of isolate their promotion. So, like if you're in Austin, hey, hit us up, man. We got a show September 12th. If you're in San Marcos, we're in next week. We're in San Marcos. So it's just special. We specialize on isolating those local businesses.
Gotcha.
And we do special stuff like commercials. Our commercials are funny. Little skits and stuff, vignettes. We love doing that kind of stuff
What's
for our
that? You
businesses.
said what, a vignette?
We cutting
It's
promos.
kind of like a little skit, Yeah, I think we had an argument about somebody came up trying to take my belt, but somebody distracted us with the food that the restaurant was having, and so we put the belt aside and we went for the food. So that's just
That's cool.
promotion for the same business that sponsored us.
Badass,
So
man.
it just depends what business is also doing it. Like, if it's an AC, we got to do it AC base. Whatever your business is entailed to, we can manage it.
We got our local AC guy over here. 512-698, cool.
Good.
Get
Let me power drive you.
Autos AC, air and mechanical, you know what I'm talking about?
Who's in your opinion the guy that cut the best promos in the business? Pro wrestling.
In all pro wrestling.
Yeah. Your favorite?
My favorite is obviously Ric Flair. I just like his cockiness. I think that's how my character kind of leans towards. I study a lot of his matches. I like his style. But there's other people that get out there and capture the crowd too. Like, Bruiser Brody, he just come out there saying some crazy stuff, and you're just captivated with like, what the hell did he just say? Coconut? What?
That's cool, man.
But it gets wild, man. It just, you got to be creative in this business, and you got to keep your finger on the pulse. That's what it's about. What's going on in local areas, what's going on in current events, and put that into your arsenal.
Yeah.
And play with people's emotions.
Yeah. Because
you're stringing on those people's emotions to either boo you or to cheer you on. And if you don't get those people behind you, your match isn't worth anything. To me, at least, as a promoter, that match isn't worth anything to me. A lot of people say, well, I could do this move or do that. It doesn't matter if the crowd isn't captivated. It isn't worth money to me.
Have y'all ever had somebody in the audience that you've offended so much they actually like get pissed off and
Take
you
it
gotta,
personal?
Like, yeah, you had to remove them or something like that?
There's banter in every show.
I think we had one time. We've only removed one person from our show, but he got into the ring.
Yeah, shout out to that guy. He got me my job. So,
He was upset with what was happening in the match. And that's what it's about. You know, you get these people so strung up, they believe that it's real, and the guy went into the match and tried to finish it himself.
Oh shit!
And so we had to pull him out.
Slam them.
Nobody got
Fucking
hurt.
slam his
Nobody got
ass.
hurt in that situation. But obviously, you don't want to stay out of the. You want to stay out of these guys' way, man. These are professional. These are professional athletes. Yeah, and they can. All these moves can legit hurt you. All these moves, there's nothing fake about it. These guys are trained athletes, and they know how to do this stuff.
Eli, what's your character? You have a character that you're building or something?
Right now, I came in introduced as Coco Loco, so I'm thinking.
How is Coco Loco?
So it's gonna be Coco Loco from the Fofo. You know, I'm quirky, man. I'm gonna be like superhero-esque, you know, with a splash of, you know, what you see on an everyday basis from me, you know.
Just smooth as hell, but a little cocky on the side.
Just a split splash, man. I'm still from humble beginnings, you know. I'm still on Bambi legs here, so.
That's good. You've gotten in the ring and talk a little bit of shit yet, huh?
I haven't got. Nobody's gonna give me a chance to get on the mic. Everybody's nervous about what I'm gonna do on there.
Hey, you do always have something clever to say. Anytime I've ever seen you, so I believe in you and I support you, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I
hope it works well for you, man.
All of my city behind me. Lockhart, I love you guys. I'm doing it for you guys, man.
Ashley says, Mr. Lover.
Oh,
Coco Loco, dude. I love that.
Hey, man, I wanted to ask you a little off topic. You have like a thing for going to like thrift stores, right? You're like a thrift shopper.
Toys, bro. Toys.
Yeah, so
you can have a
I went through this kick where I was just like everything brand new, like, and now I'm broke, and now I'm grown in my 30s. I don't have any little to none of the things I got brand new, so. I kind of like cherish the things that I have. And I was at a flea market one time and just came across a Ninja Turtle figurine. I was like, damn. That. Yeah, it's just pure nostalgic feeling. It takes me back to being in the little room, cross-legged.
It makes it best too because it's played like, with too, huh?
Just, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got miles on it, right?
Yeah, you
makes it original.
Have to spray it down before you put it in your bag. Like it's real.
Yeah. You just put it in the bag and leave, or you pay for it?
Authentic booger stays at home. I want it. Like, you know.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Hey, the one in New Braunfels, what is it called? Bussies?
I haven't
they
been
have a
there
huge toy area.
I'm gonna have to go peep that.
They got a lot of comics there, man.
Ooh, okay. See, it's like hell to find, like TMNT.
Like they got crazy boxes everywhere. The last time I went, but I mean, good luck going to a flea market right now with COVID being rampant.
Love flea markets. I'm not scared.
So did COVID? I mean, obviously, did it put a dent in like the business or anything like that?
Not for us.
Well, no, you know what? I mean, it did put us down for a couple months when we had to shut down from the governor's orders and stuff. But you know what? We were the first one in Texas to throw a show. You know, we came back. We started doing drive-ins.
Yeah.
You know, we adapted to what was going on. So we started doing those drive-ins, and man, people were just ready to get out of the house. So we had a huge crowd that quickly I outgrew the drive-ins that I had to get to a venue. And luckily it opened up, so we were able to continue. I mean, our shows are peaking about 200 to 250 people. So my goal is to get a show, get it to about 500 people, and then look for a bigger venue. So
that's cool, man.
I love it. I love watching the people enjoy themselves out there because, you know, for those 2 hours that they're out there, they get to forget about everything that's really going on in life. And they exfoliate out there. They cheer themselves out. They yell or they're booing.
Yeah.
And they just let it all out there. And you can see the crowd leaving exhausted. And they're exhausted.
That's what we want. We want you to cut loose. Like, let go.
And they're free for that one moment before they go back to reality, you know. A lot of the kids drag their parents in but it's usually the parents that like to stay behind. They end up enjoying it because, like I said, it's a getaway. It takes you away from the real things that are happening in life, and that's what's good about it, man.
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing that.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. So what's the goal? Sky's the limit for AWR?
Sky's the limit, man.
Bro, I mean, I feel like I've been blessed, man. I've just everything just kind of fell in our hands. The shows are going, my character's growing. You know, I couldn't ask for anything else, and everything's kind of falling into place. I feel like I'm already a superstar without even making it, you know. But that's with the crowd reaction that I see.
That's no other feeling, isn't it?
There is no other
like
feeling, you know.
Dude, that's cool that you said that.
You walk out there, and that's what I tell the guys. It's like, hey, man, when you're out there, they don't know that we're working 9 to 5s and all that, because everybody still got their shoot jobs, right?
Yeah, we got to come back to our reality.
But they go out there and for that moment, man, they're some kid superstar. You know, we got an Irish guy, and I see kids follow him. I see kids follow me. I see kids follow Delfino. You know, a lot of characters, they just kind of cling to certain people, and that's what it's about. Everybody's different style, and nobody, you know, it just puts all different genres all together in one place. And even though they're combating against each other, there's all different genres doing the same thing. And we're all together, man, in this. You know, that's what's great.
You ever get kids out there cussing like crazy? And
I have, yeah.
Kids are like, motherfucker!
That's their
Absolutely. It was crazy because,
hey, as long as it's someone else's kids, fuck yeah, it's funny.
Well, it was funny because there was a table. One of the talent's wives was there, and well, she had his kid there, but some other kids happened to sit at their table. And during my match specifically, and they were just like, F this and F that, and I'm like, after the show, and I was like, hey, were those your kids? He's just like, oh, hell no. He's like, some other kid sat there. This kid knows better. He's like, his mom would have whooped his ass and that happened.
Beat your ass, boy.
She looked at him too, and he's just like, no, mama, that was not me.
He's like, I did throw out a little motherfucker every once in a while.
He was like, I threw my fist up a little bit, but that was it, man. No, but yeah.
Flipping them off. Fuck you.
It happens, you know, and that's the emotion
that's good.
That's being let out.
We
and
thrive.
And it just depends on the lifestyle that you're being brought up in, you know. And we don't blame anybody, but if that's what's happening in your house and that's what's gonna come out, you know, we don't.
Hell yeah.
That's really cool.
Let it out right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to the lounge. I don't know if you already did. Shout out to the lounge and Ricky and everybody over here at the lounge.
Yeah, we'll give a shout out to Rick and Fro.
I know James loves this place, but thank them for letting us come in.
Yeah.
Well, this place gets popping sometimes, man.
That's
it's a good
nice
place to hang out at, man. The great drinks. They always have great drink specials. It looks like they got hired some new help. I like what I see.
Yeah, super popular, man. This is one of the many places my baby mama like to send paperwork to. So.
No, she did it.
Got him.
If you listening, girl,
God
you know I'm looking out for you.
God damn.
I got you.
Hey, call her out, bro. Just cold-blooded.
Be
right?
checking in the mail. You know I got love for it. Number of respect.
Man, that's super badass. How long ago did y'all start? Did you already say or no?
No, man. I started wrestling 5 years ago.
Oh, I mean, what is it, AWR?
AWR was a product of us getting burned on a payday. So I started training. My first match, we had like, we had a just rink-a-dink show, I guess, but we had about 300 people there.
Damn.
The lady was charging like $25 a head, and I was like, wow. I was like, man, we're gonna make some money. And man, we didn't make nothing. We didn't make a single dime. She didn't buy us a beer. And
Didn't get us
so
a
we
hot
were upset,
dog.
man. Yeah, not even a hot dog or a handshake, you know, which is sometimes what you get most of these places. But, you know,
Pat on the back.
your handshake and the hot
Thanks for
dog.
making us a shit ton of bread.
I think right there, it was 4 of us that were training in that area, and we just kind of bought a ring and went with it. We continued our training and stuff like that. And that's how AWR was born. We started doing shows that way. And we paid off the ring, and then the tax man came. Tax man wanted his money too.
You better do
Always.
business.
Yeah,
Always.
he wanted his money. He saw the success that
That's
we were
how you know
having,
when
and
you
right
made it.
away, yeah, that's when you know you're doing something good. You know what? When the tax man is knocking on your door saying he wants his cut, Yeah.
You want them wrestling dollars now?
No, but I mean, we got that all straightened out, and now we're just moving with it, man. We got what? I think we got like 25 shows this year. I'm telling you, it's
Damn,
like I can't even keep
still
track.
midway through the year.
I know that all I know is that we're in the middle of our card, and we're almost to the end. I didn't even think we were gonna have all these shows. So.
Do y'all have a type of like a storyline that y'all follow throughout the shows, or like each show is a different?
You gotta come in. You gotta come in and stay in tune because everything starts. There's different storylines that start. There's things that are going on already that you're like, whoa, I didn't know that this was going on, and you want to get in tune. So it makes you want to follow. Of course, everybody can't follow us from town to town. We do have our AWR favorites. Shout out to them, for coming into every show, and they know exactly what's going on. They're like, as soon as they go out,
they tuned in.
They're tuned in. They're tuned in.
Do y'all have somebody that's in charge as far as like storylines, or is that you?
No, that Sean Hernandez. He's the one that kind of helps us out, book our matches and stuff like that. So that's kind of the essence of everything. How are we gonna suck everybody in? So,
and that's what
we'll put our matches together, and maybe he'll tweak it a little bit. Hey, do this, do that. I mean, we're getting advice from somebody that's doing it on TV, where we all want to be. Why wouldn't we take this advice?
Yeah.
Let's go out there, tweak it a little bit, see if it works. If it works, great. Add it to your arsenal. If it doesn't work, man, just keep twisting it and change it. This is a trial and error because you know what? We could do the same thing in different towns. And not everyone will do the same reaction. You have to do different things. Just like our match, we had some things planned out in our match that were supposed to trigger some things, and it didn't happen, and we had to adjust. And that's, nowadays a lot of people put their matches together in the back, and the essence of pro wrestling is to do it out there in the ring. You're listening to the crowd reaction and reacting to what they're doing out there.
That's cool, man. Do y'all ever get like like at each other's throat like during a match to where it's like, hey man, maybe you're going a little. I mean, can you go too hard during a match? Or
I guess if we're shooting on these interviews, yeah, you'll get a receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's called a receipt. You punch me hard, I'm gonna punch you hard back and say, hey, okay, are we wrestling like this, or are we?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be that kind of match?
We're gonna make this money or
exactly.
not?
It's gonna be that kind of match. I'm down. Let's go.
You want to hurt? I can hurt too.
Yeah. We gotta. In essence, we gotta protect each other, but it does get out there. Sometimes you wrestle people you don't even know. Hey, you're wrestling so and so. Okay.
Do y'all so like with that, like if say me and you're wrestling and I hit you too hard, you're like, hey motherfucker, you hit me too hard, like whisper it or no?
No, I'll probably hit you back and
just
say,
run
hey.
with it. You just run with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're either gonna get it right away. You're gonna get it right away.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, you're cashing in right away? No.
He's like, bitch, I got my receipt,
and
motherfucker.
if you hit me back again the same way, well, this is how we're gonna fight. Okay.
And that's how the match goes.
And that's how the match goes.
Just a little small talk while you're doing it. Can I get another one, please?
Hey, big shout out to the lounge right here in Lockhart, Texas.
What's
Co-owner
up, Edgar?
here,
You stud?
Edgar.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I didn't know how to order that shit. I didn't want to just be like, hey, what?
Nobody ordered anything.
I did.
You want a water on the rocks?
This is how you stay healthy.
I'm drinking orange juice.
This is how I look like how I look.
You got a beautiful physique, my guy.
One of my favorites, The Rock, he used to oversell like the stunner like a motherfucker.
Oh,
dude.
I love doing that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you oversell?
I do, because it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Man.
There's
It's
no
like
such thing as overselling.
exactly. There is no such thing as overselling. That's what's been ingrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's no, we're doing a job out there, and our job is to entertain. Our job is to entertain. If you're not walking away having a good time, why'd you buy a ticket? Did you buy a ticket to go see me, or did you want to buy a ticket to go see the drama?
So y'all, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Y'all have this show coming up When this weekend?
On the
This
21st.
Saturday.
At Sean Patrick's,
San Marcos, Texas.
San Marcos, Texas.
Then y'all have lineup. Y'all have a page of lineups, or y'all just announce them as is, or like as you go.
Like I said, we have a guy. We have a roster of about 25 guys. and
No,
we kinda
I mean
alternate.
different events. Sorry.
I'm sorry?
Like
You mean
different events.
like matches set
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
night?
yeah. No, I mean like, okay, this Saturday y'all are gonna be in San Marcos, so then like in 2 weeks you're gonna be somewhere else.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
man. So like,
what do you call it? Schedule.
This
I'm
Saturday,
sorry.
this
Yeah, we
Saturday we'll be at Sean Patrick's. September 12th we'll be at Come and Take in Austin, Texas, and then we'll be back in Lockhart September 25th at El Rey Oyster Crawfish Bar, right?
Indeed.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
And like I said, and I try not to
coming
look
back
too
home,
much
boys.
forward because, like in the middle of all that, somebody will be like, "Hey man, we need a show," because I know we have October dates already, but it's like I try to focus right here in 2 months.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Y'all get the fans involved also. Y'all have like what do they call, like lumberjack matches, right? Y'all ever do that? Is that what they call it?
We've had a few actually. Our shows are all interactive, by the way, but we've had a few lumberjack strap matches. We raffle off a few straps, man, and the people get into it, man.
What's a lumberjack match?
Well, the lumberjack is where people are standing around the ring as the match is going on. But the lumberjack strap match adds a strap to each of the people outside the ring. And so when any of the wrestlers fall out of the ring, they're free game to get smacked with the strap.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. You get to beat
And
the shit out of
so,
them?
you know, they can get real nasty, and some of them are funny. You know, they'll help the good guy out and not even hit him and help him back into the ring. And some of them beat the crap out of the bad guy, man, big time.
You get some lashings.
Oh, yeah.
You just leave out
big
that
time.
bitch welted up and
Man,
shit, looking
I'm
like your
telling
mama
you.
got mad at you.
Looking like Django.
I saw in y'all's match. I think you got thrown out the ring, and there was this kid that had like a water bottle there. You like opened it up, took a swig, and just like threw it there.
The kids get
good
involved,
stuff there.
man, and it's hard to control what they're gonna do. I mean, you don't know what
You
they're
don't
doing.
know.
You don't
Yeah.
know what they're thinking. Is like,
That's
you
an
know, are
uncontrollable
they
variable.
with you or are they not with you? There was a match that I was in. It was actually a lumber strap match, and man, there was a little girl that I wouldn't hit anybody. I kept throwing the guy out, and finally when something happened where my partner got thrown out and she finally grew the courage to hit him, well, the crowd went crazy. And that was it. We go home.
That's
you
cool,
know?
man.
And that was it because, you know,
You're like mission accomplished.
mission accomplished. Exactly. You couldn't do anything else bigger than that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what move. You could have done anything off the top rope, but if that didn't happen, and that was organic, we couldn't tell her, "Hey, do this." She did it out of emotion, and that's what I mean.
Mom, I want to beat the shit out of him.
That's what I mean. It's like we get these kids so involved that wow, we drew that out of a kid.
That's cool.
How do y'all go about picking referees?
We have a couple referees that work with us. You know, we still got looking for a few because we need to train them up. We're always looking for talent to train and new talent to bring up. You know, because yeah, but I get tired of watching the same card all the time. You know, even though they're good guys. But yeah, you got to mix them up. So
Mix it up.
if we don't bring up new guys, we have to outsource talent.
Yeah.
That obviously costs
Which we
money.
don't mind at
And
all.
y'all have Thomas Dunn. Is he like y'all's permanent ring announcer? Or
He's
nah?
our ring announcer
Yeah?
for right now. Yeah.
I heard
He
cool,
does a
man.
great job, man.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
He does a really good job, man. He enjoys it. He enjoys it a lot.
Shout out to Good Old Boys Fishing.
Good old boys.
We enjoy him.
Newest member.
You know what I'm talking about? We out here,
yeah.
we trying it.
Don't y'all guys go fishing together?
Yeah, we do. That's my boy.
Ironically, met him on the podcast, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've known him before that.
He said me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I think I'm gonna try and make it out there on Saturday.
Dude, Saturday, man.
Don't
What time is that at?
Just do
8 o'clock,
Just to
man. 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
Kicks off.
definitely.
In the morning?
Can make that.
God damn.
Bring your Tribe Called Quest. I know you got like 12 of them.
Yeah.
No, yeah, come check it out, man. You're gonna have a blast, man. You're gonna
badass.
see what we all about, man. And If that doesn't get you sucked in, man, I don't know what else. Y'all are probably lame.
Y'all doing it like stupid question? Are y'all doing it inside?
Oh, actually, in that venue, we do it in the alley in the back.
Damn, that's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah, so it opens up. We
like
clear
that.
all that out. No parking there, so we set the ring up right there. It's a real cool show, man. We fit about 200 people there.
How can you get a hold of the tickets, or you just pay there?
Yeah, at this point, you got to pay there.
Okay.
At this point, you got to pay there. I think,
Get a hold of Sean Pease as
tickets
well.
are still available on Eventbrite for this venue. But all other ticket shows for AWR are sold on Eventbrite, so you'll be able to find all those tickets there. Austin, Texas, on September 12th.
Promo code DarkSideOfthemic. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, we'll
We'll
leave
put
the
that
link
up
for you
there.
guys.
We can put that up there. We can put
No
that
doubt.
up there.
Hey, finishing move. You got a finisher?
Oh, we're talking finishers? Oh, Lord. Good luck getting this story out of this man.
Why?
What is your finisher? Look, I just want to see what he's going to tell you guys. Because y'all weren't there when he told me what he told me.
Hey, do it on
What did
Eli
I
right
tell?
now.
Now I'm confused. What
He's
did
like,
I
she's
say?
like, well, it
motherfucker.
depends. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, a finisher move to me is something that you do something every time you do that move. Nobody's pinning it. Nobody's kicking
Out, yeah.
right? And it just depends on the situation. So, like I said, this is a shoot interview. So, hey, if you're a bad guy, I'm the $1 million dream. Put him in a sleep.
Dream.
If I'm a good guy, I put him in a stunner. That's it.
So you don't have like a go-to finisher?
That's it. That's it. It's simple, and that's how. And the look that you give me is like, hey, that's pretty basic, but that's what all I need.
That's why you
He
got to
says
come.
you have to
That's
come to
all
see.
I need. You have to come and see.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Tight.
I want to see some character.
Yeah.
Can y'all do character?
We can't handle the character.
I want a
man.
character. I'll be a wrestler too, brother. James could do some wrestling releases, right?
Nah.
No? He's like, you're not embarrassing me,
You know,
motherfucker.
any impressions, no impersonations whatsoever.
Let me tell you something, brother.
There we go.
Hey, our go-to is just brother. Everything's brother. You fucking motherfucker. I listen here, you fucking motherfucker.
One of my favorites is Booker T when he was cutting one on Hogan. He let the N-word slip. You remember that? I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember
He
that.
said, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Yeah, and then he's like, damn, because he knew he fucked up.
No bleep on that one.
He let them East South streets come out of him in there that day, boy. Good Lord.
So how many belts do y'all have?
We have 2 belts right now: a Texas title belt and then a heavyweight belt.
Nice. Do y'all cross promote with like other promotions in the state?
At the time, no.
No.
No, at the time, no. I mean,
Is there a reason for that, or?
I think we have to be on the same page as the type of booking that we want to do. We have to be on the same page, and it's hard to say, one promotion is better than the other, because there's different styles. There's things that other promotions do that we don't do. And that's just our style, and it's their style that they do. Don't get me wrong, that those other promotions, they pull just as the same amount of people that we do, and it's just getting that style over.
Yeah.
Whatever we do is more like old school, homegrown.
Yeah.
And you can kind of relate to it.
Yeah.
All the things that, like I keep telling you, it's we involve the daily things that happen in our lives. And something strings on somebody that's out there in that crowd, and they get everybody else going, and that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
And we don't have to do all the flippity flips and all that stuff, because we get you so in tune with us that our basic stuff, like you just looked at me for my stunner.
That's
all I need, bro.
Did I give you a look?
You did, and it's fine. It's fine because it'll get you. Hey, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go check this out.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm gonna
right?
go
Didn't
check
have
it
to
out.
block that shit.
I'm gonna
Hey,
stop.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
come check it out.
I guarantee you'll be so in tune. They'd be like, God damn, I didn't even expect that. That's what we want every match. From the time the first bell on the first match rings, we want you sucked into every match. Not just the main event. I don't want you to be there just for my main event. I want you to be there for the show.
Yeah.
You know, for that 2 hours, I got you.
I was gonna ask you if you set up the stunner with the kick like traditional, but I'm just gonna find out.
I do.
Oh, look, he wants to know.
I do. That's an easy one.
It's like, show me after we're done.
Eli, finisher?
I can take you to the alley. I'll show you.
God damn.
The back alley. No, I mean, I don't know. I grew up in an era where it was, if you can't beat a guy with the same move 25 times, you can't call it a finisher. So, I don't know. It's too early in the game for me to be even. I mean, of course,
it's okay not to have a finisher, bro.
Right.
It's okay.
Look, that's the kind of stuff, the Jedi Knight shit I get to hear.
It's okay. I mean, we all started
This is
there.
the way.
We all started there.
Okay, Obi-Wan. I understand.
This is the way, right?
I found like I guess like there's how do you feel about like there's only like so many finishers that you can come up with? No? Because I see him like being recycled, like with Seth Rollins, how he does the like the pedigree, I think is what he does now, right?
Because you're looking at the move.
And then Kevin Owens doing the stunner as well.
I think Eli finally hit it on the head right there. You're looking at the move.
True,
and it's leading up
that
to
is
what
true.
happened.
Yeah.
What happened leading up to that move?
If that's what gets you off, then so be it. But
and that's where we're talking about when we say, hey, if you're like all the flippity stuff, if you're gonna yay on that, then you're gonna get sucked into our show because whenever that happens, you know it's gonna be big. You know.
That's cool, man.
Hey, dude, we didn't even get to talk about snacks.
we didn't.
Bro, we got one of our students, man. He's one of the biggest things in Texas wrestling. 7 feet, 400 pounds.
On the verge of graduation. He's going to be graduating pretty soon.
He'll be graduating from the academy pretty soon. And you'll get to see him on Saturday, man. Y'all come check it out, man. Y'all gotta see that guy.
He's gonna be there?
He's a stand-up.
He's gonna be there. He's apagón.
What?
Apagón.
What'd you call him?
It's called blackout.
I'm confused now.
It's just blackout. It's just blackout.
Just black.
It's just blackout.
He's so excited. I love it.
Blackout.
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 And onto the ring, you got blackout.
The darkness.
They serve beer over there? The events?
Indeed.
Yeah.
What was that?
They serve beer?
You never been to
yeah.
Sean
And
P's?
food. You never been there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, at Sean P's? Yeah.
You're going to have to
Dude.
pull
I don't know
up
what
now.
I'm thinking, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm
what are
thinking.
you? Where are you?
I don't know, man. I'm getting caught up in all y'all's thing. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go check it out. Take the kiddos.
I love it. I can see the twinkle in your eye behind these Ray-Bans. I love it.
He's gonna hit him with the stunner. Hit him with the stunner.
We
If
went
you don't
to
call it, we're not going to give it.
yeah, that's all I'm
That's
gonna
how
be
we
yelling.
do it.
Yeah, with the stunner. Yeah, I took the kiddos to see Monday Night Raw like a few years back, man. They had a blast, dude.
Really
you know?
good.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
pretty cool,
it's
man.
life-changing.
If you did that and had a blast, bro, where were you sitting? Nosebleeds?
Nah, it was like nosebleeds.
Bro, I'm telling
Box
you,
office, man.
for a quarter of that price, you're gonna be 3 or 4 rows back from the front. You're gonna be right there in personal. If you tell
you
me
gonna smell his cologne.
exactly, if you tell me my cologne stinks, I'll probably tell you to shut up, cause I can hear you.
He's like, shut up.
And he'll come out there.
We all, hey kids, when this guy comes out, call him a fat ass.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go buy 2 XLs.
yeah.
And that's all they're going to know. Like, Dad lets me cuss at all wrestling shows. So that's where I'm going. That's what I let my boy do. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So, your name, where did you come up? Obviously, you know, what led you to come up with that
We're
name?
getting into origin stuff.
Dude, that was
Okay.
like, wow, that's some deep shit.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
It was crazy, man. That and I still don't know who it was. It's between either Sean Hernandez or Joey Spector.
Okay.
So I had my first match in San Antonio.
Somebody's going to catch chops at training for this story.
God damn, for real, right? No, man, and I had this whole paint gimmick on there. On my face, I go over there. They slam me around. They're like, "Okay, man, you're up, but you're the first match." I'm like, "Shit, I gotta go get my stuff ready." I put my paint on, and then the guy that lets me get in the match, he's like, "Take that shit off. You look ridiculous." And I'm like, "God damn, this is the it's the beginning and the end on the same night. So I go wipe that shit off my face, man. I go do the match however they told me to do it, you know.
Did he tell you like personally, like backstage, or was it like was he like cutting a promo?
No, he went up to my face and said, "Yeah, that shit looks ridiculous. Take that shit off. It's not on my show." and like, you know, I didn't know. I was still new. I was still green, and that happened, man. It was crazy. So I had my name, whatever it was, and I told him to the guy, played my music. I went out there and they announced me as Alberto Del Frito. And that's what the name that stuck, man. And that's what got over. I was able to put that name over and they kept me. And so I was able to stick around and that's how we acquired Sean, you know. He was able to come train us. I was like that bug, like just... He was chewing everybody's ass out, and I was just there listening while everybody's getting chewed out, just taking in information, just little by little, man. And he saw that it, you know, I guess he saw that I wouldn't go away until I taught him. He taught me something, and we'll see. He's still around, man. Hopefully he doesn't leave after this.
Fingers crossed. Sean, if you're listening,
Fritos, they haven't come knocking for a copyright infringement.
No, not yet. Not yet. I think we should talk about, you know, collaboration here. You know, I think we're onto a great business plan.
You can do Frito face paint.
You know, whatever they
Frito
want.
face paint. Wow.
Man, whatever they want here.
Take that shit off.
Look at that.
Skyler
The
looking great.
lounge, man. The owner, one of the co-owners here, Ricky Rod, man.
That's the
Ricky,
boss right there.
Ricky,
man?
what's up, Ricky?
Thank you very much, man. Big shout out to the lawn.
Oh, we're gonna ring
lounge
the
here
bell
in
too.
Lockhart,
Here we
Texas.
go.
Oh, shit.
Man,
Who's
that's
gonna
the
ring the
good
bell?
stuff.
Who's
That's
gonna
the
ring
good
the
I'm
stuff.
going over here drinking orange juice, dog.
You guys gonna ring the bell?
Had a special caller call in to buy you guys a shot.
Oh, okay.
There's a lady by the name of Ashley Morales.
Okay, well, Ashley P, if you're listening, girl.
Last I saw.
Wow.
There we go. We're in there.
That's what that sound is. Let's see.
I've only heard that on my back, though.
God damn.
Yeah.
I've only heard that sound on my back.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
Shout out to Ashley.
Yeah, thanks to Ashley. Thank you.
She's a dog. Ooh.
Bro,
We're on camera. I need no chaser.
I don't think you need a chaser for that one.
Yeah, you do.
That shit's good.
When you're my age, yeah, you do.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Nah, bro, but I mean, that's how it kicked off, man. And I'm just glad to have Sean on board, man. You know, if he's out there listening to this, you know, we thank you very much for everything you do for us.
You all right there, buddy?
Hey, that full face, he hit it and he's like, oh.
Hey, shout out to producer Andrew today. All the
Man,
camera
beautiful job.
switches and everything
up,
you
man.
see there. That's all him behind the scenes doing his job. So
We loving the crew.
shout out to him, man.
Loving the crew.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Good looking
It's cool,
out.
man. I'm looking forward to Saturday, dude. We're gonna head out there.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Looking forward to tossing you out of that motherfucker. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice merch,
on it.
man.
I wanna
Nice
see
merch you got there.
I'm coming right for you.
I'll give you $40 to kick his ass.
Welcome to my jungle.
No, I'm
I'll
just
do it
playing.
for less.
All right, for free, kick his ass. All right,
You see me after
give me
the podcast.
$20 and kick his ass.
Do y'all ever like put people through tables or anything like that?
We have.
Yeah.
We have. Yeah. We pull that out whenever, you know, at certain special moments.
You do plastic
Whenever you
tables
feel
or
it.
wood?
Huh?
Plastic or wood?
No, they're the wooden tables now. Thank you. Plastic.
Nobody wants to go to a plastic table. There's
and then just come right back up.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They're not even nice to look at.
It's reusable. It's for the next show.
Do y'all,
It's a rubber table, bro.
do you ever like let the refs like take a shot? You know, they're like the most delicate people on the planet.
Oh, you see, look.
Well, there's
if
a-
you
see,
only
that's
knew.
the thing.
If you only knew.
They're actually pretty tough, man, because we make them go through a lot of bumps, right?
Yeah, I trained to be a
They're
ref
actually a
once.
big
That was
part of
great.
our show. When things happen behind the referee's back, that's when things are happening.
Yeah.
That's when you need to be paying attention.
That was like growing up, you know, watching wrestling as a child, dude. Like some of the most frustrating moments, like somebody like a sexy ass girl hop up on the ring and she's there like, and the ref's like, and it's like, dude, you turn around. There's some shit going on, bro. Like
That
you got a
lets you know,
job, man.
The
Dude,
referee is
that-
one of the
that's-
most key components to a match.
That's exactly.
Do referees
man.
keep a character?
They're
Like, is there a
just as much
referee
on
character?
stage as we are.
One of my buddies, I think, is y'all's referee, Daniel Torres. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to the boy. He's a good kid,
We
man.
got to bring him on.
And his kids are great crew members, man. They help me put up chairs. I love
No,
those
I
guys.
think we saw that video that we did of that match in San Antonio. where
Won't
that
you ask him? He can take some
That
bumps.
kid
Yeah.
I've seen him take some bumps. Yeah.
in the middle of our match, whenever that referee got knocked out, his arms went in the air, frustrated because he knew that something was gonna happen that was not gonna go his way, and he was already.
The kid lost it.
He lost it already.
Stressed out.
Yeah, that was before
awesome.
we had even done our finish, and he was so sucked into our match that he was just, oh, screw this.
Yeah, that was before your precious stunner. that
Fucking
you were
done.
going.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, and that was the first match.
Wasn't even planned to be on there.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It's
knowing.
like, you already know that, like, that image of pain, just, you motherfuckers.
And
Like,
that kid
yeah.
was feeling it. That kid was feeling it. And it just,
Everybody's
there was no
been
other-
there. You've been that kid before. You've seen like, oh no,
I'm still
no,
that
no,
kid.
no, 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 no.
yeah, just grunting in
Exactly.
silence.
Just grunting. Just.
Yeah.
You remember WrestleMania when the Undertaker got beat? I think it was Brock Lesnar, and they had that one guy. He, like,
I sat
couldn't
there and
fucking
watched
believe
it
it.
like, no, it's not
meme
over.
worthy.
Something's happening. Like, something's got to be going. No, he was fucking lost. Fuck.
They just didn't want it
Yeah.
to be. It couldn't be true.
Yeah.
It's very true. It happened.
Yeah, I like watching wrestling with my kiddos because, you know, I've grown since watching it as a child from that perspective. But, you know,
Who do they like?
man, they like Seth Rollins.
Do they now?
We joke with them like,
They got a.
Elias, we'll be like, hey, one of the kids, Ryan, you want to walk with Elias? You know, like we'll be like taunting them and stuff, you know, stuff like that.
I got a question for you, James.
I like it, Leah.
If you were a wrestler, what would your wrestler name be?
My wrestler name be
I got you. James Cruising Bruising. No, James Bruising
no,
Santa Cruz.
it'd be J Cruz Too Smooth.
Oh boy,
Hey, mine would be the Crispy Cracker.
the crispy cracker,
And
the saltine dream.
I'd come out with a box of saltine crackers and just throw them in the crowd.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
man, Cracker Bay.
Keep it crispy, bitch.
Y'all have
Throw them out in the crowd.
y'all have intro songs like
Yeah.
like you get to choose your own intro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody,
you don't.
everybody,
Nah, just
you know,
kidding.
everybody's in tune with that character, their song. You know,
That-
whatever it is.
Does that go through like I mean, somebody has to like approve it, you know, to make sure you're not coming out to like some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you can't have no cuss words on there. At least, golly. I mean, you
We
can't.
try to keep it PG.
What is that? What is that?
No pun intended. Shout out
You
to my
can't
boys
have
Nation.
WAP out. You can't walk out to WAP. That's, you know,
God damn.
simple as that.
What about the edited version?
I mean, the
haven't
edited
heard
version sounds sexy.
Is that one, right?
I haven't heard it, but it's something to consideration.
Somebody send us the link to the edited version.
Send me the
We'll
link.
check it out.
Yeah.
And I'll sing it on karaoke night.
We'll review it.
Yeah, we were
I wanna hear
gonna
that.
so we were gonna do this tomorrow, but we're like, oh, they have karaoke. So
Yeah, you're not gonna
don't
step
do-
on karaoke's
Yeah,
toes.
for real.
I mean, our show is pretty family based. You know, it does push the limit. I will say it does push the limit.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still within means where you could bring your kids to the show and walk away with like, hey, we had a good time.
We're not getting over to where your kids are gonna get suspended like we did growing up. Like we're not
They
there
just
yet.
go in there acting like wrestlers. It's
Like,
like,
they
I want to
would-
be
I mean,
that
I don't know.
Choco Loco. Is that what your name is?
Coco Loco.
Oh, Coco Loco, my bad, bro.
Coco Loco from the Fofo.
Choco Loco. Choco Taco.
Damn, that might be his wrestling name.
Hey, Andrews is Choco Taco.
So
He can jump out of an ice cream truck.
are you like the you hold the belt, right? Do you hold the belt?
Oh, wouldn't
Right
you
now
like to
we're
know?
in the.
Or not you, but you know,
That's why.
Alberto.
See, that's why.
See, look, you're asking too many
You
questions. sir.
have
Sir,
to
you
go
don't
to
have
the
to
show.
answer this question, sir.
I have an official document that states that I'm the champion right now.
Verbatim by the document.
It's an official document
Very official.
written in blue crayon,
Oh, hell yeah.
but it's official. So
Blue Crow?
That should have like a hardcore belt.
The champion comes back on Saturday.
We need a
and
sponsor.
We'll see what he had to say about
Maybe
that.
we'll have a dark side of the mic.
What would it take to have like a hardcore belt?
What would
like,
it take?
Like something that's 24/7.
Something that coach allow us to do, which that'd be never.
We don't know that.
We should have done like we're here talking and then someone just like runs in, starts.
Golly.
I'm trying to think, beats your ass.
Oh yeah, they can try.
Or y'all should have started
'Cause
arguing.
now I'll
He
take
beat
off
your
my
ass.
glasses. If you can find somebody from another area that thinks they can go one-on-one with the fat line, then bring them. Bring them. Bring them here. Bring them here. Right here.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my water. I ain't worried.
Peek you up.
We got to bring somebody to pick him up.
We're gonna bring Choco Taco over here. He's gonna smoke you.
I'll take Choco Taco. Who'll pay for me to wrestle Choco Taco?
Did you ever watch the what was it called? It was like the Wrestling Ultimate Fighter. I don't know what it was called. Remember back in the day where they would bring in like 16 or 8 guys, 8 females. They would train.
For UFC, right?
No, for wrestling.
For NXT?
No,
wrestling?
WWE. Yeah.
I mean, they took him to the
I
training.
thought it was like a tough enough contest.
Tough enough.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
But
what
you know what? I thought that's where the Miz came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent my tape.
Yeah.
They never responded.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
He wasn't
I sure
awesome
did.
enough.
I wasn't awesome enough.
Oh, you had to cut a promo.
Well, yeah, you had to
They
send.
want the whole shebang.
You send them videos of you working out and just talking shit, promos. I knew nothing about wrestling at all, so there was no chance.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Do you ever get like stage fright or like nervous before a match? Or you just already
I think
so
I'm already
numb to it?
past that.
Yeah.
I think I was past that when I was when I was doing my comedy stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
Because it was funny because the guy he pulled me over to the side and he's like, "Hey man, you got good material, but you need to slow down. You need to slow down and let them absorb the jokes. Let them laugh for a little bit.
Sit
and then
on
let
it for a little bit.
Yeah. And that helps me kind of in the wrestling too. We'll do a move and I let the crowd enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'll talk crap to them and I'll keep on going. It's like, hey man. And it's easy because, okay, this is what we got to let them do. We do this, let them digest it. Do something else, let them digest it. Now you do something, let them digest it. And the whole time we did 3 things and everybody's in tune.
So we're coming up on our hour here, so we're kind of winding down a little bit.
We went 20 minutes over the time that we actually agreed upon.
It happens, man. Get into these
So
conversations and
who do we
stuff.
talk to about payment for those extra 20 minutes?
Where do I pick up my check?
This guy right here.
We'll see.
Hey, so
He shuts the laptop down.
oh, damn. Broadcast has been interrupted. Hey, so
Nice.
do you get? I don't know if you hear. I mean, I hear it all the time from people. You watch that shit? Wrestling's fake. Do you get offended by that?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I do too.
I do. I get offended. Why?
Very much so.
Damn.
How fake was that?
It stung.
Hey, I can smell the titty burn over here.
It stung very much so.
And guys, y'all go on Saturday. Help me build the ring. We'll be there at 10 o'clock. And you'll see exactly what we're
Don't be
following.
late.
You want to give me a chop on camera?
I can.
Yeah. All right. You want to do it right now?
But you have to take your shirt off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me do it now. Let me do it. Let me go.
I want to see this shit.
I do too. Let me
Do it
get
right
some
here.
of that.
You want to do it now?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're gonna get this on video.
I'm watching this. Let me take your shirt off. Let me take your shirt off. Come here. Come here, little mama.
Andrew, have you handed my phone? Andrew. All right, we're gonna get a good chop. Double chops.
I gotta watch it.
Did it hurt? Did it hurt? All right. I could smell the tingle. That shit.
Damn, you're getting phone calls.
He's got to do it
That's a
again.
redo.
You got to do it again. Austin?
Nah,
He's got to take
ain't nobody chopping me, my boy.
Oh, he didn't record it.
Trying to.
No, you're good. You're good.
We got it on video, though.
Yeah.
We got it on the podcast.
That was amazing.
That was good. Take one for the team,
You
James.
took it like a champ, guys.
Shout out to James and
You might need to come through the training,
Frito.
the courses, man, with me.
If you think wrestling is fake, just send them a message. Tell them how fake it is.
Tell them to come see me at the lounge. I'll show them how
That
fake
shit
it is.
fucking hurt, bro.
Hell
See,
yeah.
wrestling's like wine sip an acquired taste. You gotta like pain, you know. You gotta like it, you know.
It's kinky.
You know, with a little twist of kink.
That's what's up.
Yeah, when people always say that, I'm like, dude, it's not fake, it's scripted. Is that correct?
Not even that.
Not even?
You can't script magic, man.
The good ones, the good wrestlers, don't write anything.
It never
Everything
goes
you
as
see
planned.
out there, everything you see out there is being, made up as you go. That's the essence of a true pro wrestler. Now, the modern day wrestling does plan everything in the back. But, we got to go back to the roots, man. What we got sucked into. And that's what I don't get sucked into to the modern day wrestling. And people might hate me for that, and I don't care.
I know you don't. I know you don't care.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
They can say, "Oh, you're so old. You're just an old guy."
Did you call me like from my arm all the way? It's just like
Can you
burning,
feel the
bro.
electricity coursing through your
I want an accurate picture. I want to see them welts.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Now take that to the bedroom with you.
Who took the
That's where it
chops in
really
my
gets
house?
going.
Tom did, right? Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I think Tom took some chops.
He took him like a G, though, dude.
Yeah, but they do, man. They do shirt on, I like to see shirtless. I mean, I don't like to see it, but you got to get that skin on skin. You know what I mean?
I like to see
those guys
shirtless.
on the other day.
Hey, but you
Came out right.
corrected that shit real quick. I like that shit. I like to see him shirtless, but I mean, like,
It
in a
sounds good,
professional
too.
way.
It sounds good.
That's what we're
It
looking
sounds
for.
good, too. Hell yeah.
You brought some notes there, Eli, or what?
Say it again.
You brought some notes
What are
there?
these
or
bottom
what?
notes? Yes.
Oh no, we've hit all the asterisks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did great.
Nice,
And
man,
we went
nice.
Did you hit the
overtime.
thank you? Thank you.
Yeah, we did the thank you like 3 times.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You did
we'll go
great.
ahead and close. Bring it to the end. Austin, anything else you'd like to ask these fellas?
Man, I'm glad to be back on. I've been missing. I've been working my ass off. That's about it.
Yo, thanks
I've
for
been,
having us on, guys.
I've been
Yeah.
taking people's fucking on calls and shit. So sorry.
Bro,
I've been out.
this isn't it, man. We're gonna have a bunch more AWR wrestling superstars if y'all up for it, man. I got
For sure.
I got a bunch of interviews and
We could
these
do like a
guys have
monthly deal or
tons of
Santa
something.
Cruz
stories.
knows what I'm cooking around here.
Yeah,
He
for
knows.
sure, for sure.
Bro.
He's in the loop.
If you like my stories, the rest of the guys got better stories, man.
Hell yeah, that's cool, man.
I'm just
trying to figure
scraping.
it out now.
I'm just scraping the surface.
Hey, just like he said, y'all come check
and I'm
it
just
out.
going along for the ride.
This Saturday at Sean P's in San Marcos, Texas.
8 o'clock.
Go get your tickets.
Shop.
Go watch some chops.
Come get some chops.
Come get some chops.
Hey, and you can you should
Chopped
you should
up and
sell
not
chops
slopped
like
up, you know what I'm
$18 a
talking
chop.
about?
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah,
wonder if we could sell a chop. Have a booth, chops for sale.
Yeah.
Not chop beef.
Yeah, not chop beef.
Yeah, I want to do a
Chops
chop
to the
beef
chest,
right
cut.
on the bun.
That's cool, man. Hey, appreciate you guys for coming on.
Yeah,
though.
thank y'all very much,
man.
Look
Thank
forward
you
to
for having us,
Blessing and an honor.
yeah. Look
We'll
forward
have
to
fun with you.
look forward to seeing y'all in action on Saturday.
Definitely
Oh,
love to
hell
see
yeah.
some local guys doing some good things out here, man.
Bro, we gonna tear some shit up.
Entertainment is the best, dude, and I think
Lockhart, I
Lockhart's
love
got
you.
it.
We love you, Lockhart.
Yeah.
We're doing it for you guys.
Hell yeah.
C44.
Shout out to the lounge again for letting us
Big up.
over here. Shout
Thank
out
you,
to
Ashley, for them
yeah,
shots.
for the shots.
That's my girl right there. Shout out to Bay. Yay.
Yo.
Shout out to Andrew Campos for hitting it on the ones and twos over there. You know what I'm talking
Yay.
Yes, sir.
Next time
All right.
he takes the chop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choco
those
Taco is gonna take the chops.
See those chocolate morsels.
Chapo Taco.
Hey, Choco Taco. You're next.
the chocolate morsel.
All right, guys. Eli or Coco
Call me what you want. Just don't call me face. You heard.
Coco Loco.
Loco
Fun to
and
fofo.
Chayo Alberto de la Frito.
No cheap chips.
No cheap chips here.
Household names, man. Google it.
All right, guys. We'll see you back here again next week. Well, not back here, but, you know. We'll see you back here next
Back in
week.
the lab.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. My name is James.
And that's awesome.
And, yeah. See you next
Producer
week,
Andrew,
guys.
too. Don't forget about him.
Boom.
My ears are hot.
What you think, guys?